This is the map and setup for the third coalition scenario, 1805. Very straightforward scenario, no special rules. Napoleon simply wins if he takes control of the 5 objectives before the game is over. No specific defeat conditions. Napoleon starts the game there, and there is an opposing, quite large number of opposing Austrian units there, so Napoleon will probably want to take care of these enemies here as soon as possible. There are reinforcements scheduled to enter the game. There is a group of Austrian units that will enter the game there in Klagenfurt, and then 2 groups of units. That little stack actually includes 2 groups of units that will enter the game, one in this area here and one in this other area here. So actually they will be on the offensive, but the problem is that if in the previous 2 turns, all of these reinforcements enter the game in turn 3, so if in the previous 2 turns these 2 groups manage to add some reinforcements, some extra fortifications, then actually they may put up quite a defense, and the French units that are entering the game from here may encounter heavy casualties. So it is really crucial that Napoleon manages to eliminate these units, or I mean at least to keep them under control, so that he can send some forces here to help the other units that are entering the game. Actually, I just lost the game, and one of the things that I found that probably lost me the game was exactly that. It took me too long to solidify my position in this area. When I attacked these forces, some managed to escape, and then I had to run after them. Some actually managed even to reach that objective and take it from me, so I had to send Napoleon back. Meanwhile, my reinforcements here found themselves outnumbered. Very bloody, very problematic. Another thing is just that the geography of the map. This area here in the middle cannot be entered by any unit, and the Austrian units that enter in Klagenfurt, if they receive the order to advance toward French objectives, they will just run in this direction, as a French held objective, because you probably will have this objective here, well, before you go there, so they will run in this direction. Maybe at that point you're already traveling in this direction, so retaining control of this area is extremely hard, because the Austrians just keep sneaking south of those mountains. If you manage actually to go towards the last objective, then actually that is the hardest one. It would be the boss in video games, which is the Battle of Austerlitz. The second that Napoleon enters the Austerlitz area, then there is that number of Russian units that are ready to defend. So I found this to be an extremely challenging scenario. First, you need to perform well in this area in a timely manner. You need to solidify your position against the sneaky reinforcement that will try to take your objectives from you, and at that point you need to reach Austerlitz and to have an army that is strong enough to face the Russians and take control of Austerlitz by the end of the game. Extremely challenging scenario. I just lost. I have to confess that they performed well, verging on disastrously, but definitely a scenario that I want to play more, that I found fun and definitely challenging.